Knysna. It looks really cool. The drive-in is also super, super beautiful. There's tons of waterways and lakes. I think they're lakes. And yeah, it's really nice.
Well, that was a really cool experience and kind of another justification for why you need a 4x4 if you really want to do this trip. We're just on the main highway going through Knysna and the GPS told us to veer off to the left. And we went through a forest onto a dirt road, and now we've been on a dirt road for like 10 minutes getting up
20 minutes.
20 minutes leading up to our next camp.
We've just checked in. It is quite a drive through the forest to get here, really nice. And she's told us at 9, 10, 3 and 4 the camping spots are available, but said 9 is the best. So I think we're going to go and take that one. And I don't know if we told you this yet, but in this Diepwalle forest you can't actually use your rooftop tents just because I think because of the forest canopies. So you either have to bring a floor tent, you can rent one of the tents that we're getting, or you can sleep in one of the cabins. So let's go see.
Okay, so this place is actually super epic. I mean, it's an adventure getting here by itself, right? Coming up here and then all the campsites are set up on these decks just in the middle of the forest. It feels like surreal, like it hasn't really registered to me where we are yet.
We've chosen deck tent number 9. You can actually get these ones without tents, but as I said, we have one that came with the tent because we don't have one. And yeah, let me show you around. So when you park your car up there, it's about a maximum 2 minute, maybe even 30-second walk along this beautiful wooded path in the forest to get to your spot. And they're all kind of spread out fairly well, so I think even if it was packed, you'd feel like you're alone. Sort of, not alone. You'd have your space. First of all, what the f***? What the flip? This could fit an entire 3 families. I mean, look. I'm like 5'9" or 5'10". This is huge. So it's actually really cool. I kind of thought it would be something a bit more luxurious, which I was disappointed about because I'm happy with this camping vibe that we've been having. But it's perfect. It's so authentic. It's authentic camping. It sounds like it's a swarm of bees, but there's like a little fridge. Okay, so back around here we have kind of our kitchen area. There is this proper barbecue, which is kind of a crazy thing to have, but I guess it's better that they're more regulated this way so there are no forest fires, and this whole thing is built out of wood, so it makes a lot of sense that they just provide this to you, so you're kind of forced to use it, and why wouldn't you? Behind me there is a bar which you can cook on, which is really nice. Since we're out in nature, it's important to never leave food out at night because animals will come. There's 2 big storage boxes here that you can stick your stuff in, a little fridge. So yeah, let's go look inside the tent. One thing about this is you do have to bring your own bedding, sleeping bags, whatever.
Those are actual beds.
Yeah. So there's actual beds in there with wooden frames and mattresses, 2 single beds.
Oh.
Alright, so we have a little bit of time to kill. We're here, there's not much to do. We don't really feel like going and exploring much, just kind of want to enjoy the campsite. So we're going to do a quick workout on the deck. It's going to be beautiful because we're in the middle of a forest and it's actually really hot out, so it's the perfect weather to be outside. Yeah, so we're going to do a quick workout and then I guess start cooking dinner.
So good, everyone.
Hi. The showers are like honestly 10 out of 10. There's like a little shower thingy with a door and everything so you can keep all your clothes wet. It's spacious. Water's hot. The pressure is really hard. Almost painful, but it's really nice. Like seriously, these SANPARKS facilities are amazing. We are doing a sort of mixed veggie bowl just with a bunch of things we found at Woolworths. As a base, we're having this red lentil rice, so it's just rice made out of red lentils, that way you can get a bit of protein in. And then we have a bag of a bunch of mixed cut vegetables that we're going to saute, and some vegan breakfast sausages we're going to cut up and put in. And then I think we got like a sweet and sour sauce, so it's going to be good. And since we're in the forest, it's getting darker a little earlier than it would elsewhere, so we're going to start cooking a bit sooner. Normally you might just boil water on the fire behind me, but I think that's going to take a little bit longer, and I'd like to get some things cooked before it gets dark and then do the rest later. So we have this little stove that we bought. So this is a tin of butane/propane mixture gas cartridge, and then you buy a little valve like this, stick it on the top, and it becomes a portable element. So I'm going to boil water on this first. This thing is intense. This thing is intense. Oh my god. You have to be so careful when you're camping because you play with so much fire that you could end up burning down a forest. Sifting through the rubble, cheers. At a broken wall. It won't all be perfect. Sometimes a coffee cup, sometimes a wine tumbler. Like in our video arriving to Kenya. When you're cooking while camping, you really have to embrace the slow life, because cooking anything, even if you have a really good little stove, kind of takes double the amount of time, but it's nice. We have nowhere to be. It's already super dark, so we're gonna go to bed early anyways, even if this takes a super long time. We're clearly very tired because we ditched our amazing camera to just vlog on a phone for some reason, but dinner is made. It's delicious, so we're just gonna eat dinner, go to bed, read, maybe play some games, and catch you in the morning when we head off to Plettenberg Bay. Good morning from our second campsite. We love camping. I mean, this confirms it. Last night was magical. At first we weren't super keen on those wooden beds with mattresses, but it was actually so comfortable. And yeah, it's about 7 o'clock. I can see past the trees that the sun's slowly rising. There's not much of a sunrise here because we're in a forest, but it's pretty cold. So I'm gonna make a fire and get some coffee going, and then we can start our day. What's first? Coffee or fire? I think fire. It's cold. Okay, well, looks like it is fire first anyways, because they put our jug of water in the bin upside down. So everything is wet. Everything. So he's gonna go and clean up some stuff, and also we need to clean our pot that we're gonna make coffee in and get some water somewhere to make coffee, and I will make the fire. So on the menu this morning, we are doing our classic breakfast, which is scrambled eggs, baked beans, these are the best things ever, and sauteed mushrooms, with coffee of course. Sometimes we can be so dumb. When we started this trip, we were like, and obviously we're only gonna get like clip lid tins. How do we expect to open this?
So in our can debacle this morning, I went up to our neighbors, which is this really nice Argentinian couple, to try and find a can opener. Fail, they can't find theirs now, so they're looking for theirs too. Success. They found the can opener. Let's get these beans open.
Our little gas cooker is amazing. That little canister, the guy at the shop told us it would only last for 1 hour, but we've used it for like 6 meals now, and it's perfect.
Yeah, no signs of faltering just yet.
No. So we're gonna enjoy this delicious breakfast and then pack up and head to our next location, which is Plett in Plettenberg Bay.
That's it. It's a bit of a workation, and then the day after we head up for some epic camping experiences.
All right, time to get ready to go. All right, time to hit the road. Last stops on the way to Plett, which is just outside the campsite, like a 5-minute drive, is this really old tree. And I think it's something like 800 years old. And yeah, everybody's told us it's worth going to see. So we've parked outside and now it's like a 100-meter walk to the tree. So we're back in the car already because this wasn't it. We passed it a kilometer up the road. So a bit of backtracking and then we'll get there. So we've arrived and we are now hopefully on the right path to see the King Edward VII tree.
Okay, so this isn't the big tree, but this one's 600 years old and it's very cool. Okay, so that was the big tree. So it's 600 plus years old, and there is like a walkway you can go around, but we bumped into people leaving the walkway as soon as we got onto it and they said not really worth doing. So yeah, you can just very easily see the big tree.
So tonight we were supposed to stay at the Barrington Small Hotel, which looked really nice, and they had this incredible deal where it was about 1,200 Rand for one night and dinner and breakfast. But we realized it's kind of far out of the town, and if we're spending the night in a city, we kind of want to be where we can walk to things. So we were driving around the main road and we found this cool hotel called the Grand, which is also having crazy good deals. So if you buy a voucher online for $895, you can stay in any one of the rooms, and the rooms are usually about 3,000 Rand. So we're gonna rock up there and see what we can do. If you come to Plett, you have to stay at the Grand if you have a bit of budget to spare, because the original place we booked was actually more expensive than this, and it was just a room. Come on in. So you have breakfast included, and then a massive room, and we only paid $895. I mean, not that that's cheap, but for what it is, that's pretty cheap. So first of all, there's bathrooms. That's just so nice. There's towels. Those are bags. Over here, there's like a closet and a safe. There's a little mini bar. There's this really cute seating area. Oh my God, it's so nice. So there's like this double shower, but it's open into the room, so you can shower and be looking at the view, which we'll show you soon, which is just messed up nice. There's this really cute little like toilet room that has a door. I always hate it when they just put the toilet in the room because it's like, come on. Oh my God, and there's a bath. Look at this. Okay, there's this like beautiful like old style bath. This is the nicest hotel we've ever stayed at. Okay, and then here we have the main room with this massive and tall bed, which is gonna be so comfy. There's a little coffee machine with pods, so it's gonna be good coffee. I see chocolate covered nuts, yum. There's a huge TV, even though we made a rule that on this road trip we were not gonna watch TV at all. We have broken it twice And we are only 4 days in. We're gonna break it again. And what else? Oh yeah, okay. The best part and the reason we came here, like actually the real reason we came here was for the view. So we requested a room with a view. This is a private balcony just for us. Wow, this is crazy. This is just crazy. We basically came here because while we're camping, there's obviously not really any electricity or Wi-Fi, and we do have work. So we do a couple of days of camping, and then we'll come to somewhere like this to do a bit of a workation where we can catch up on everything we have to do. I'll make the vlog to post on Thursday. And yeah. So that's it for this vlog. You've seen the Grand, come and stay here. You've seen the Diepwalle Forest SANPARKS rest camp, which is also amazing that you have to go stay at. And we'll see you in the next video when we are in Nature's Valley, back to camping in the rooftop tent.